Hi, my name is Colum McCann, and I am delighted to be answering questions through Eason's Asks at easons.com. And the book is A Paragon, and it's available at Eason's online. And thank you all for your questions. The first question that came to me is, who is your favorite author? And that's a really hard one. That's a tough one because I have so many favorite ones, and I feared that I'd leave someone out. So I'll go for someone who lives outside of Ireland and say that Michael Ondaatje, the author of The English Patient and Coming Through Slaughter and several other books, is one of the most spectacular writers I know, and one of my favorite people as well. So he's an extraordinary writer. What inspired you to become a writer? Well, my father inspired me to become a writer. He was literary editor in the Evening Press back in the 1980s. And also I took a bicycle across the United States when I was 21 years old for about a year and a half, and I learned the value of stories and storytelling there. So that was what inspired me to try to write. What comes first, characters or location? Good question. Both. Sort of an obsession with something like when I wrote Transatlantic, I was obsessed with the Irish peace process, and when I wrote A Paragon, this new novel, I was obsessed with the story of these two fathers, Rami and Bassam, one Israeli, one Palestinian, who come together to use the force of their grief for their lost daughters as a weapon for peace. Next question. The style in which A Paragon is written is unique and unlike anything else I've ever read. Thank you. What was your inspiration behind writing it this way, and also how did you manage to structure it? Well, I wanted to write a symphonic sort of book. It's a sort of big book in different cantos. It's structured in 1,001 different cantos, and also I wanted the rhythm to be sort of disruptive, to knock the reader off balance, and yet to maintain a music to it. It was tough to keep it all balanced up in the air, but in the end, most of the intent was musical. I'm not very musical myself. I do sing, but I can't. But no, it really was a sort of an attempt to get at the musical, symphonic nature of the story. Number 5, A Paragon is based on the lives of two men, one Israeli and the other Palestinian. Do you still keep in touch with them, and have they read the book? Very interesting. Yeah, thank you for this question. Yes, I keep in touch with them. They were on the road with me. They were supposed to be in Dunleary last week, two weeks ago. And they will come on tour with me when all of this goes away and we're all safe and sound again. Rami and Bassam will come touring with me. Rami has read the book. It was very difficult for them to read the book. Bassam can't read the book because it's just too tough for him to read the extraordinary stories of their daughters, and but they've been so incredibly supportive of the book for me. And last but not least, which of your books was your favorite to write? Well, I have to say, hopefully my next one. And thank you all at easons.com. The books are available there. Everybody, please stay safe and sound, and thank you for giving me a chance to answer your questions. All the best.